What is going on, guys? SAFWY back again, coming at you the showcase on my Roka Paramia. Now, Roka, I do think is actually a good character. I see a lot of people like thought shaming her just because she got a bad first strong attack. I do think that she has a bad first strong attack, but we will get to that in a little bit. So let's just straight up talk about the character a little bit. Now, she is in a Ronkar with Hollow Killer. She does have the Mugetsu on her special move, but unlike in the story, she doesn't perform the Mugetsu. I personally, either way, I like the anime, like the special move animation for both the characters that just came out. We do have quite a bit of spiritual pressure as well. So going into it, we do have the Teacup as well as the Espada Chair and Fortification Pill. We have Dark Rukia and Soifon for strong attack recharge, strong attack damage links. I don't have the Chad, unfortunately. When I get the Chad, we'll definitely be showcasing that. Full stamina damage boost, plus 25%, and hit hidden enemies. The reason I gave her hit hidden enemies, normally I give people weakened defense, but my logic is since I have her 1 out of 5, I don't particularly care for special move damage right now because I'm concentrating. Like, if I wanted to use her as a soul bomb nuker, why am I not using a different character to begin with, right? So either way, I do like this character. Going into her actual kit, we have long stride as well as sprinter +2, which is really good. So this character flies across the field. Team party stamina recovery 20%, as well as the revive mechanic on her special. So between rooms, she's going to be healing your allies, and she also has access to that revive mechanic. She has sharpshooter, so taking her into content like extreme co-op is definitely completely viable. Hit hidden enemies from the T20 skill. Full stamina damage boost 25% from the T20 skill. She has shared complete status immunity, so she's going to give her allies complete immunity, which is really good if she gets inflicted with that status element. Keep in mind that she will not give immunity to your allies unless you get inflicted with it first. She has Havoc 20%, Berserker 40%, Bruiser 20%, still worthless on an SP character in my opinion. Full stamina only increased strong attack damage. This full stamina only increased strong attack damage is so strong because it stacks multiplicatively with her full stamina damage boost and her Berserker. Like, this is not a normal just plus 40% Berserker. Like, this is not 92% strong attack damage plus 40, so it's not 132% strong attack damage. It's it would be the equivalent of getting a plus 168% strong attack damage. That's really strong. All right, so I just wanted to, elaborate on why that is really good. She has Debilitator plus 5 seconds, and she also has the status ailment spiritual pressure boost 80%. She picks up Frenzy plus 2 in Arena, which is really nice. So if you do play Arena, she gets the start power up item plus 2, Frenzy plus 2, that stacks with the spiritual pressure boost, which I still think is pretty broken, but okay. And then she also gets an extra soul bomb if you want to get her to level 10. Unnecessary in my opinion, but hey, it's there. So I do genuinely like this character. I think she's very interesting. We're gonna actually test her out in IT and see how she does in the single player. Now, she does have to proc her status elements, which is kind of unfortunate in this type of content. Yeah, let's bring an ally. No, I don't want to bring an ally. Link Slot Potion. I will have Grimmjow here. One thing to note about this Grimmjow is he will actually give plus 20% damage to Roka when the enemy is inflicted with a status element. Now, this character does inflict weakening, but fortunately she can keep her full stam thanks to her healing. Boom, boom. First strong attack. Already got her spiritual pressure boost. That's one thing that I really like about this character. Her first strong attack is range collision, and it also is the 18% mag. Normally, I don't like the 18% magnification for strong attacks, but the fact that this... Oh yeah, you're immune. So you'll see here my Grimmjow is immune to burn. My Kenny's immune to burn as well. Thank you to the Roka. So because she has the 18% mag for strong attack, this does give a lot of hits. Like, we just got 30 hits off there, right? So we're at 231. Boom, boom. 245, but the enemy died halfway through there. Boom, boom. There's another 30 hits. But that second strong attack also has 50 hits on it. So we got our status element spiritual pressure boost, and boom. Off to the races. I mean, I feel like she's killing just fine for a 1 out of 5. If we get the Chad, it'll be kind of a wrap, to be honest. Can we just do that here? Yep. Boom, boom, 105. barely hit that guy. I was hoping to like pick him up, to be honest. That's definitely kind of a knock to her too. If the vortex decides to cling on to like one particular enemy, that vortex will literally like go out of its way to miss people. So by no means is it like a perfect strong attack. Ah, I missed my spiritual pressure boost. Alright. So let's check out what we got here. Boom, boom. There it is. Okay, so here we go. So let's bring up the calculator again. Now, this character has 108,000 damage after the enemy was inflicted with weakening, right? So we're going to actually divide the 1.5. We're going to assume that this character already has her spiritual pressure boost active, which takes place after this 108, right? So we're going to divide this by 1.5, which is the multiplier for weakening. Boom. So 72,000. So let's just use that 72,000 as the baseline for most of this stuff. So 72,000. Now we're going to, let me go over here. Boom, boom. Ooh, that's actually really good damage compared to, like, I'm comparing it now to what we got with Cien, because Cien burns and lacerates. He doesn't weaken, right? So boom. Let's do times 1.5. Obviously is going to be the weakening. Now we don't have weakened defense on this character. We could put weakened defense on her if we wanted to. Hell, we can even put like damage to weaken enemies 20%, but realistically speaking, I don't really think there's too much value in doing that, in my opinion, but I mean, it is what it is. So that's going to be that plus 72,000. This is also assuming that we don't crit, which we do have a roughly 45% chance to crit. Actually, I'm not 100% sure. Let me, we're gonna take her into IZ right now. That way we don't have to worry about Iron Skin. She seemed to kill just fine. I feel like she did struggle a bit though. Let's see. Yeah, focus. Yeah, we do have a 4,700 or 479. So 479, 47.9% chance to crit. That's not bad at all, to be honest. It's not bad at all. So yeah, so let's just assume that we crit this, right? Times 1.2, and boom, we're dealing 475,000. I think we dealt 290,000, something along the lines for that for Cien's strong attack. Keep in mind, this Roka is 1 out of 5, and she is not really meant to be a nuker. Like, this is not bad damage for a 1 out of 5 character at T20. That's really good, actually. Yeah, so yeah, and that's mainly because of the status element spiritual pressure boost 80%. Oh, and we deal even more damage if we had Chad, because that's actually, let me click here, times 1.25. Boom, 594. Yeah, so if we had a Chad link instead of either one of these links, to be honest, because I really don't like this link. Ever since we started getting Strong Attack Recharge full stam, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very, very biased against those links now. Oh, that's right. We have Grimmjow stuff. No, Grimmjow. Boom. Increase technique attribute of Ronkar. Yeah. He's buffing Roka. So we're gonna actually take him off the party. He's mainly there because I could use the potions, and I'm always trying to get as many potions as I can. No allies, times 5 run. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, I gotta burn my ticket. I gotta burn some tickets anyways. Ah, dude, I'm excited. Okay, so let's play with this Roka without Iron Skin. Boom, boom. First strong attack. 5. We only got 5 hits there. Oh yeah, so the problem with IZ is we're not gonna get the hits really to get the spiritual pressure boost. Normally she'll get her spiritual pressure boost just fine. First strong attack. 12,820. Damn, I was really hoping she would have kept it off. 47,000. Yeah, but she. What I do like about her is I see a lot of people bashing her because she doesn't have the 960 part of her second strong attack. You'll see here that her vortex comes by a little bit quicker than Shunsui's, I think. Either way, it is really nice, and it actually goes away just as you end up getting it back, right? You have like a good 2-second cooldown between the end of that second strong attack and the first. Going into the first strong attack should be, yep, there it is, not about 9,000 damage. You do have killer on some of the enemies over here. Now let's check out the first strong attack. 8,800. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so let's do 8,800 times 1.2 times 1.6 for the killer. So 14,000 if you had killer. So we should be hitting 14,000 on these enemies, right? 15.4k if it's a crit. That's really good. Second strong attack. That's gonna be our real like. That's pretty much where we're gonna get most of our hits from. So she's going to build combo up very, very quickly. She's going to get her status element spiritual pressure boost 80% relatively quickly because of the sheer amount of hits. Despite having low numbers on her first and second strong attack, that spiritual pressure boost 80% does actually give you a good amount of damage. So I'm going to try to proc the status element spiritual pressure boost one more time before I use my soul bomb here. There's a spiritual pressure boost. 68,000. Alright. Let me proc my spiritual pressure boost before we actually do the before we actually get into the boss. Oh, she's so, oh, I didn't even notice that. Her clear animation screen is so cool. I'm a fanboy, I'm sorry guys. I get way too excited for these new characters. I understand that chances are I probably won't be playing with these characters much after I initially pull them unless I can really make use of them. But at the same time, it's just like, I just have fun. It is what it is. Sprint +2, long stride. Yeah, I went with the hidden enemies because I wanted to be able to just like move on without having to put a Zeta ball on. Wow, okay. Oh, that was close. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna wait until my spiritual pressure boost runs out. I want to refresh it. There it is. Nice! Look at that! Consistent, I like that. With her spiritual pressure boost. Boom. 57,000 damage on this enemy right here. We're gonna actually take that damage because I think it'll be easier because I think the Okiora took 2 hits there. Okay, so you'll see here 64,000 in the far back. That's gonna be like the extra 20%, right? And you'll see here the range of non-crits. 57,000 to 62,000. This is like average ranges when it comes to damage potential, right? So like if I take that 64,000, it'll probably be within 57 to 62, obviously. So if I go 57,000 times 1.2, boom, 68,000. So we could hit roughly 68k. There's a 68k right there for an enemy that has not been inflicted with weakening. So let's take the damage. Let's take the higher damage because I like big numbers. Right, so let's take the 62,000 times 1.2. Boom, 74. So imagine a crit for 74k. That'd be really, really nasty. And that's going to be the baseline damage, which is kind of in line with the 72 that we did in the original IT right here, right? 72,000. So it's actually really good. So 74,000. This is with spiritual pressure boost, so keep that in mind. 74,400. Multiply this by 1.5 for the weakening times 3 plus 74,400. If the enemy is weakened, obviously you'd be dealing even more damage. But she doesn't have a enervator, so I don't see her really doing that. But 402,000. Keep in mind we're also missing an extra 25% full stam, but I did calculate that wrong the first time, but we'll calculate it right this time. So we're going to divide the 61% full stamina damage boost, and we're going to multiply that. Instead of 61% back, we're going to actually do it by 86%. So it's going to be times 1.86. Should be 25 more than before. Boom. And now we're getting 472,000, assuming that we swap the Rukia link for a Chad link, which is an extra 25% full stam. If we get more full stamina damage boost, strong attack recharge links, expect that damage to inflate a bit more. But 472,000 is actually really good damage, like overall, just in general. We actually did that over here with the 1.25, 594, but that was like, that was a mess up in my part, to be honest. Oh, this was if we crit. Did we crit? Did I calculate crit damage? 74,000. 74. No, the 74,000 is. Yeah, assuming that we crit. Okay, cool. This is assuming that we crit. So this is a more accurate representation of this type of soul bomb damage that you'll see with Roka in this state. Now, if I go with the Shinji cap instead of her strong attack damage, this strong attack damage accessory, you'll actually see more damage in the soul bomb. But like I said earlier, I don't think that this character is mainly designed for her soul bomb. She's literally just a good character, and I think that she's genuinely really good. I think that people need to stop like expecting every character to be the most meta unit. Oh, why is this character not meta? Why is this character? She is meta. She's definitely. I feel like she's like top 5 green units in the game right now. She might not be like crazy broken like Retsu or Grimmjow, because like Grimmjow in and of itself is pretty busted. Like he has the 3000 beam as his first strong attack. He's not reliant on that spiritual pressure boost. But unlike someone like 7th anniversary, well, I guess 7th anniversary Ichigo got like that vortex. But I do want to make an emphasis on this. A character with spiritual pressure boost 80% that actually uses her vortex, because Ichigo and Yamamoto, they don't really use their vortex. You end up killing the enemies more so with that 960 before that vortex ever goes off, which is why you can see a big range on whether or not you actually get your spiritual pressure boost. That's definitely one thing to note when it comes to big mobs of enemies that would die in 1 hit or 2 hits, quote unquote, because they have frenzy, versus a character that doesn't have the 960. Now, am I saying the 960 vortex is bad? No, absolutely not. Being able to kill the enemy with the 960 right off the bat and not have to rely on the vortex for your spiritual pressure boost is still always really good. I'm just saying this character will be a little more consistent in getting her spiritual pressure boost, so she's not gonna be as quote unquote inconsistent in that regard. Because I see a lot of people saying, oh, Yamamoto's inconsistent, he never gets his boost, and it's like, hey, he still one-shots everything, he'll be fine. This Roka, I think she'll be fine in content like where are you going to be using this character? Senkaimon, Guild Quest. She'll obviously not be as broken as some characters in Guild Quest, obviously, but like extreme co-op thanks to her sharpshooter. Like I definitely can see this character being used in various places, and I think that she can be a very good carry for content like IT as well. This full stamina only increased strong attack damage. I feel like this skill alone helps carry her, because her first strong attack is not very strong and her second strong attack are not very strong. But because of the full stamina only increased strong attack damage, because of a lot of the range collision / the vortex, and the spiritual pressure boost 80%, I feel like she holds her own. And I don't think that she's the most broken character in the game. I'm fine with that. At least it's not another Aura situation. When Aura came out, she was bad, and she stayed bad. I'll take a homing vortex with a 16-second cooldown over a 16-second cooldown 20-hit vortex. That's a crawling vortex that doesn't even track. It is what it is. I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys grind, I'll catch up him. Stay blessed. Like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think of Roka if you pulled her. And yeah, I'm interested to see how y'all feel about her. I feel like there's a lot of division when it comes to this character. But I'll leave it at that. You guys grind, I'll catch up him. Stay blessed. Wish you all the best luck in your summons, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.